Hey guys, what's up? It's Phoebe from Alternative Twist Radio. Today we have a new band for your artist spotlight. This is Zoe Imperium. Hey guys.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. I'm so glad you guys are able to join us. So we have Alethea, Corbin, Cosimo, and Jed, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Awesome. So why don't you tell me your names, because there's a couple of guys in there. So tell me your names and what instrument you guys play.
I'm Corbin, and I play the bass.
I'm Cosimo, and I play the synthesizer.
I'm Jed, and I play electric guitar, and I'm the lead singer.
I'm Alethea, and I'm the lead guitarist.
Nice. So Matt sent in a couple of your songs, your Christmas songs. So one of the songs that we're going to be highlighting is "I Don't Want to Go Home for Christmas." So why don't you tell me your process about how you wrote the song lyrically and instrumental?
Sure. So we kind of were envisioning like a New York kind of apartment. It's small, it's got one window, kind of depressed, and the person that we were kind of thinking about was maybe struggling with depression or seasonal depression, and kind of desperate for human relationship and just to get out. And they're seeing their neighbors, they're seeing people at the mall, and they're all having fun and they're laughing because it's Christmas time, right? But inside they just kind of hurt and they just feel broken. And so that was kind of our mindset moving forward, and from a lyrical standpoint. And as far as like our instrumental stuff, it kind of has just morphed over the years, and we kind of just put stuff in there that was like, this kind of sounds like us, has electric guitars. We got some live drums in there. Yeah.
And what about your other songs that you released? You want to tell me about the writing process for that? I know you're saying about your Christmas music that it just kind of came naturally and organically, but how does your inspiration come from your other music?
Sure. So a lot of times, at least for me personally, I'll gain inspiration just by going out like throughout my day, whether somebody says something or I hear somebody, like I overhear a conversation, or I'm talking to a friend, or I see a post on social media. It'll just kind of spark this idea. And then a lot of times I'll just run with that and bring it to the band, and we'll kind of, disassemble it, take it apart, tear it down, and then build it back together as a group and try to come up with something that really has an impact and really comes across and says what we want to say.
Tell me, what is your passion and your passion behind your music? What's your message behind that?
Sure. So really our desire with our music is to raise awareness about depression, specifically teen depression. There's been a huge rise in teenagers with depression, struggling with their mental health, and so we have a real heart for kids, especially kids our age, because one of the reasons is suicide is the fourth leading cause of death in kids our age, and that really hurts our hearts. And we want to reach those people. We want to spread hope. We want to we want our songs to be the music that keeps someone from taking their life.
I love that message, because I'm all about supporting, fighting against the stigma of mental health. I go along about my day too, and you meet people and you wonder, oh, they seem so happy. Oh, they're good, but really you can't tell. You don't know. You don't know what that person's story is until you talk to them, you get to know them. So it's really important to support not only your friends, your family, and to fight against that stigma. So I'm behind you guys 100%.
Yeah.
And you want to tell me how you guys formed your band? There's 4 of you guys, and the music that you guys write is, to me, it's a little bit nostalgic, but tell me about how you guys formed as a band.
So we're all siblings. We're the 4 oldest of 8 kids. So our grandma teaches piano. So we started at a very young age learning piano, and it's just developed from there, learned other instruments. And so our dad, who was in a band or several bands as he was growing up, we have that influence as well. And so it just kind of organically started. And we've just pressed forward from there, learning new things, of course. And yeah, that's basically it.
I'm sure over the years, your parents and grandparents are so proud to see you guys transform, and the music scene must have been really different, especially for grandma and, obviously your dad as well. And for you guys to learn new things, you want to tell me a little bit about your production, because I don't know, maybe that's just me in my own head. When I was listening to your music, I was listening to your lyrics, your instrumentals, but also I paid a little bit attention of the production. That really amazed me. You want to tell me about that a little bit?
So we grew up on bands like Blink-182, Linkin Park, Eminem, and even then more recently would be like 21 Pilots and Imagine Dragons. And we pull a lot of inspiration from those bands. And so you can kind of hear that nostalgic kind of grunge rock a little bit in our music. We love electric guitars. We love playing loud, And so that kind of is where our sound originated from. And over the years, it's just morphed into what it is now, from people that we've met, producers we've worked with. And it just has become this pretty unique sound that still feels very familiar, and that kind of throwback in a sense to some of that breakout punk rock and rock.
That's exactly what it is. Definitely nostalgic. Love Blink-182, all the bands that you mentioned. So that's why when I heard your music, I was like, oh my gosh, these in my head before I looked at your pictures. I was thinking, oh, they're like close to my age, like 40s or something. But then you guys are so young. So, it's good to have fresh sound with a little bit of, the fundamentals of the old school, which I really love. I can appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I see in your bio that Matt sent over, you guys performed in events such as X-Fest Northwest, Cherry Fest Northwest, the Extreme Tour, the Objective Tour, the Objective 2021 out of Nashville, Tennessee. You want to tell me about your experience with that?
Yeah, so it probably all started with the festivals, X-Fest and Cherry Fest. Those just kind of came about somewhat organically, just looking for festivals or venues to play. And then at the X-Fest Northwest, when we played, we got reconnected with the Extreme Tour, who was just coincidentally going through there at the same time. And so the founder of the Extreme Tour and the founder of the Objective worked with my dad a long time ago. And so it was an interesting, just got reconnected, started, communicating, just talking back and forth. And eventually he invited us to play at the Objective, which was awesome. It was our first time playing anything of that magnitude. Just a big stage, professional production, lots of people, super intimidating, very intimidating. But just through preparation and practice, it all went off well. And just this last year, we toured with the Extreme Tour for a month, which was awesome as well.
How amazing. And do you guys know what you have in store for 2023? I know it's still very early for that. Do you guys think you'll be going back with them? Or I know it's probably not set yet, but or are you guys going to have new music out?
Yeah, so touring is always one of our priorities. We would love to tour. It might be with the Extreme Tour. It might be with a different tour. It kind of depends on who we can get connected with. But we don't really know exactly what touring looks like next year, but we definitely want to be on the road. As far as new music, we have a lot planned. We've been releasing music almost every month for the past few months, and we want to continue to do that into 2023, and maybe even some music videos. Just keep creating, keep producing music that we have.
That's so awesome. I can't wait to see what 2023 looks like for you guys. And so, talking about your music, why don't we listen to your song that you guys sent over? I Don't Want to Go Home for Christmas.
Watch the snow fall through the only window in my apartment. I can hear the Christmas carols from the people in the rooms upstairs. Why is this so depressing? Christmas comes around. It's the season to be happy. I don't wanna see the people that I know about. I don't wanna go home for Christmas. I don't want you to see who I am. Too far broken for your wish this. I can't fix this, I know I can't. I don't wanna go home for Christmas, fighting demons in my head. I don't wanna go home for Christmas, for Christmas. It's the same story in the same mall, same as last year down the same hall. They just seem fake, I just feel small. Another one waiting on a phone call. Out my window, watch the snow drop. I still wait for Santa on my rooftop. I don't wanna go home for Christmas. I don't want you to see who I am. Too far broken for your wish this. I can't fix this, I know I can't. I don't wanna go home for Christmas, fighting demons in my head. I don't wanna go home for Christmas, for Christmas. Pay it to be happy, at least pretend. With Christmas lights, carols, and candy canes that never end. But all I see are ghosts of Christmas past. I hate that I cannot go out. I hate the things that keep me trapped. I don't wanna go home for Christmas. I don't want you to see who I am. Too far broken for your wish this. I can't fix this, I know I can't. I don't wanna go home for Christmas, fighting demons in my head. I don't wanna go home for Christmas, for Christmas.
That was a great song, you guys. Thank you so much for sending it in.
Absolutely. Yeah, we love sharing our music.
Yeah. So, talking about your music, where can people find you on your streaming platforms, and what's your social media handles?
Yeah, so our music is pretty much everywhere you can stream music. We go by Zoe Imperium on everything. And our social media is all Zoe Imperium Music. Pretty much any social media.
Love it. And talking about your band name, that just jogged my memory. Tell me the backstory of how you guys formed your band name. What is the meaning behind it?
So Zoe is Greek for life, and Imperium is Latin for influence. And so it really just means life influence. And so it's about speaking life into a culture that, in a lot of sense, promotes death or darkness or just negativity, really, towards others. I mean, towards ourselves. There's just a lot of it around. And so it's just about speaking life, just being, an encouragement to others, even just as you randomly see them as you go throughout your day.
Yeah. And like you mentioned earlier, you talk to someone and you don't really know what they could be going through. They could seem like all smiles on the outside. And something that music does, it kind of like destroys that barrier. When you go to a show, when you're listening to it in your car, it destroys that barrier a little bit and allows people to kind of open up. And so having our music that just speaks life is a really great way to connect with people without making them feel like you're interrogating them, you know?
Yeah, I love that message because nowadays there's so much negativity in the world, and we do really need more positive messages just to bring people out of the funk, and especially from the last couple of years, what everyone went through together. We need to come together and bring positive messages to others and to encourage, bring people up. So I love that message about you guys.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so glad you guys were able to take time to chat with me today. And I'm looking forward to hear what your new music is for next year. Definitely send it in when you have it all done. We'll air it in no time.
Sounds good. We definitely will.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you too.
Hi, I'm Alethea.
I'm Cosimo.
I'm Corbin.
And I'm Jed, and we are Zoe Imperium, and you're listening to us on Alternative Twist Radio. And you can find us on social media and streaming platforms at Zoe Imperium.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please share, like, and subscribe to our channel, and find us on all of our social media, links in our bio. Thanks.